What's happening, everybody? My name is Sean Henry Scott Sr., also known as Gospel Guru. Welcome to another show, the Living Epistles Christian Talk Show. This is my guest co-host.
Hey, I'm your girl, Natasha, Trinity 4.
And if you haven't noticed yet, it's like two of her here. There's one in the background, and there's one sitting next to me. And today, we're going to talk about my sister, how she went through the process of having a bypass surgery.
Sean.
Let's go back to the beginning. Okay, so what year did this start? When did you ever thought about getting a bypass?
I actually started looking into bypass surgery in 2008. At that point, doing ministry, when you're in ministry like I do, and you're doing 3 and 4 events a day, and you're ripping and running, it taxes your body. So I knew I needed some type of intervention for my weight, and I knew I needed to do something soon.
Well, how much did you weigh? For people who have never seen you before or understand what has happened from there, how much did you weigh?
At the date of my surgery, I was 324 pounds.
And how tall are you?
And I'm 5'6".
Okay, 5'6", 24?
24 pounds.
324. And how much have you lost to date?
I have lost 123 pounds.
So it's 123 pounds lighter. I ain't got my calculator, but you do the math for yourself. Okay, so 2008, you realized you was ripping and running, and you had to do something for energy and health and whatever.
Absolutely. I started to see the pattern, from year to year, gaining an additional 15 to 20 pounds. That becomes very dangerous.
So like when I was seeing you at like Red Lobster and all these eat up places, so it's like before when you go do a show or something, you go out to eat, and then okay, I can't keep doing this.
Right, yeah, because when you're on the go as much as I am, you grab things that are convenient for you, which are fast foods, and as we know, fast food is not very healthy for you. So.
And if you've never seen Trinity minister, she's not the type of artist that just sit behind a mic. She's all over the place, doing backflips and cartwheels and carrying on. And she was doing that at the 324, so, it was probably really taxing on her, eating, the show's over, let's go grab something to eat. And then you wake up the next day and be like, oh man, I can't move as fast, I want to move.
Right.
So okay, you're like, okay, I need a solution. What can I do? Did you pray about this? Because we're Christians, but at the same time,
absolutely,
we real folks, we real people.
Absolutely, I definitely prayed about this process, and I had, a lot of believers, people in the body that thought, I shouldn't do this, that I was altering the body, and, that I was going against God's word. But, I really had to, put into perspective that I want to be here, another 50, 60 years, At the rate I was going, I wouldn't be here.
So had you already started experiencing any kind of health problems?
Absolutely. In 2010, I started to develop hypertension. Severe headaches, just blood pressure sky high.
Oh, was you on medication?
No, I never.
So this was almost like you had to make a choice, either start to get on the meds and do all that stuff, or
Absolutely.
have some kind of drastic weight intervention, because the weight was the reason for the health issues.
Yeah, the surgery was absolutely preventative. I was, like I said, experiencing hypertension and also on the border of diabetes.
So yeah, you had to make, you were at a crossroads. You said, well, I prayed. I've heard the haters say, we Christians, you can't do that. God made you in the image of God, and you don't need to be doing that. So you was like, okay, I heard from God. He told me I can do this. So giddy up. It's time to go to surgery. It's time to.
Right.
So when was the initial surgery? When did that take place?
My first surgery was October 29th of 2011.
First, how many did you have?
Well, with my bypass surgery, it was a little more complicated. In April of 2011, I started to experience problems with my stomach, and I developed something called interception, where your small intestines start to twist, and that was just like another sign that I needed to go ahead and have this surgery done. I wasn't eating properly at all. So.
You were still eating Red Lobsters?
No, not at that point.
So you said not eating properly. What was eating Snickers? What was you doing?
Just regular, any type of food I would intake at that point, I would regurgitate. I was very, very sick.
Okay.
So just speaking with my healthcare professionals, they told me it would be to my best advantage to go ahead and have the bypass done.
So you was having those problems prior to?
Absolutely. So my bypass wasn't just your typical bypass patient. I also had stomach issues going into the
Beforehand.
surgery. Absolutely, which as a result, after having my bypass, I experienced a lot of complications. Absolutely. I always tell anybody who is looking into having bypass surgery, be educated. There's things you have to know. One thing that I definitely would encourage people is to get familiar with who your general surgeon is going to be. Make sure that they have practicing privileges at your local hospital and not just the facility where they're doing the procedures, because there's a lot of clinics and outpatient places that do this procedure, but you want to make sure that your medical team is pretty tight when having this surgery, because it is a serious surgery. It's a major surgery, and there is a mortality rate behind this surgery, so you definitely want to be totally educated when having this surgery.
Yeah. Truthfully, you hear about people losing definitely over 100 pounds. It's usually some kind of either cancer or something. There's something wrong from why they're able to lose that amount by going under the knife or something. But like you say, going to a trainer, you can only do so much. Even diet. I'm a person who weighed 300, and I've got down to probably 260 on my own. I ain't going under the knife, but at the same time, like you said, there's only so much you can lose from working out unless you get on a crack diet or something.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, ain't nobody trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? We redeemed.
Absolutely.
So, this is a question I asked you. I said, would you do it all over again, knowing you went through all the grief, all the pain, all the not being able to eat?
I would. I value my life. And at the end of the day, yes, it was hard. I endured a lot, but I'm still standing. And I want people to know anything worth having is worth working towards. And definitely, this is still a work in progress. With bypass surgery, it's not just as simple as having a procedure and then you go home and weight magically falls off. It's a lifestyle change. Certain foods I don't eat anymore. I have a workout regimen that I'm strictly on, and there's different things that I had to implement in my life to make this surgery successful. So just thinking that you're going to have the surgery and you're going to lose weight, that's the wrong mentality to have. You have to be ready to definitely have some lifestyle changes.
Yeah, because okay, you have the surgery and then you start eating like a pig. Is it possible to...
Absolutely. Actually, and that's dangerous because you can actually stretch the new pouch back out and gain weight. You can cause leakage. There's a lot of things you can do. So you definitely want to have the right mentality and be in the right mental state when doing this. Discipline is key. Discipline is key.
So if you can't diet, it's not very wise to have this surgery because, like you said, it can become dangerous.
Absolutely.
So it's not something you want to take lightly in no way, shape, or form.
Right.
So we little quick. This was just basically a checkup that the doctors allowed us to go in, and this was
actually one of my complications right here. During when you have bypass surgery, they do something called dilating your stomach, which allows a certain amount of food to enter into the new pouch. And with mine, I kept having something called stricture, where it wouldn't even allow basically my saliva to go down in the pouch comfortably. So what they had to do is go in and do an EGT, which is an endoscopy, and dilate the pouch open so that I can have that access to the new pouch. So this was one of the procedures that I had to have done due to complications. And this was done at Fairfield Medical Center, so we want to thank them for allowing us to have our cameras there.
Now, when was this? The date? You remember the date of this?
Yeah, that was actually February the 23rd.
I only asked because you've lost weight since then.
Absolutely.
So it's a progress. So even after the surgery, you have to work out, eat right, and also obviously continue on with your prayer and seeking God. And
absolutely.
Like you said, it's not something that you want to take lightly. There's a lot of girls out there that may be struggling with obesity or overweight. There are some, like you said, you had a trainer first.
Right.
You tried the basic natural route first.
I tried everything. Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig.
What? You did the Jennifer Hudson didn't work for you?
No. No, it didn't.
They got Jennifer Hudson, Mariah Carey, and Janet Jackson all doing different ones now.
System for Janet, right.
So it's like none of those, you like, it ain't working.
None of them work.
What's that dude's name? Wame who? What's his name? The trainer?
Oh, my trainer?
Yeah.
It was a female, Wame
lady.
by you. And look her up. She's with Irizal Fitness, which are down on East Main Street.
So it wasn't her fault. You didn't work.
No, Wame was not.
You tell people to look her up. I want to make sure Wame got some skills.
Wame has skills because due to Wame and the training and the training that she's given me, I'm able to apply those things now and losing weight as an effect of it. So.
Well, yeah, shout out to Wame. So you train with her now still? Now that you're done? Oh,
Yeah.
you back with her. That's good.
Wame. Yeah.
So she got somebody like 100 sometimes. She put you to her credits, even though the bypass helped out.
Absolutely.
So basically, one of the last questions, are you happy with the results of the surgery and overall, the vision of where you're trying to, what is your goal to get down to per se?
I don't have a dress size per se, but I just want to be healthy.
I'm going to tell y'all a secret. She likes shopping, so she's going slow so she can keep shopping and getting different wardrobes. And she donated her last wardrobe too, so somebody out there styling and profiling in the old Trinity gear, but she's a shopper. Matter of fact, we left this procedure, she was like woozy and whatnot, take me shopping, go to the store. I'm like, what? Are you crazy?
I'm a Maxxinista. Shout out to TJ Maxx.
I don't make no daggone. I'm like, you are half gone, and you trying to go shopping, but women, y'all know how y'all do. But that's probably therapeutic. That's what you told me.
Yeah, absolutely. When you have bypass surgery, I was told that sometimes you replace some of your eating behaviors with other behaviors. I was a shopper before having the surgery, but I think after that intensified.
And she also shared with me too that she laughed already. That the doctors told her that your sex drive would increase.
Absolutely.
And if you're a Christian and you're single, that's not a good thing.
No.
See, I'm married, so if I increase, my wife's like, yes. But in Trinity's case, yeah, she's like, okay,
Still
Socrates,
waiting.
that's her dog.
I'm still waiting. Still waiting.
Well, look, she gonna get down to, it's a shame that they come down after you did all the work, but
right.
But anyway, yeah, so these are things you got to prepare for. People think I'm just gonna get the surgery and I'm buying my new clothes. No. There's a lot of stuff you got to deal with.
I will say, yeah, aesthetically, yes, I'm gratified. Yes, I'm losing the weight. Yes, I'm fitting in clothes that I couldn't fit before. But you have to realize, too, there are mental things that you have to definitely deal with and definitely take to the Father that you go through, because you do set up perimeters and walls, because the same people that were around you when you were heavy are now, they have a different approach to you. They're different towards you. So,
yeah, because you go to a pretty nice sized church and they like to dress nice there, so I'm pretty sure they're like, hold on, man, she's take up 2 seats in that pew. What's really going on?
Right. So, we have a
visitor. You already get, I'm sure you said no ring, you for attractive stuff and whatnot. Anyway, we about to get out of here. If you want to contact, do you want to get some kind of contact information to,
Absolutely. You can contact me anytime at www.trinityspot.us.
Brundle flapping. That's the problem with being live. Stuff happens. But anyway, this is Living Epistles. My name is Sean Henry Scott Sr., Gospel Guru. You can contact the ministry at 614-847-2057. Also, you can just Google Living Epistles. There's so many different ways, but the best way and the easiest way is to call us. This is our show for today. We want to thank our special co-host. She's our regular co-host. We need to get this out the way. This is our second show. We really wanted to be transparent and let people know who we was and what we're about. You ain't getting in my business. I ain't telling you nothing. This is all me and the stand here. But anyway, Trinity, my wife liked my roles. But anyway, like she said, she's single, fellas out there. Fellas! None of y'all. But anyway, we enjoy having y'all, and we enjoy having you and being transparent. The next show we're going to have, we're going to be back to business. Trinity let y'all know who she was and who she is and where she's going to be. God is good all the time. I want to thank y'all for tuning in.
God first and God bless.
Peace.